cops are in cell blocks. Can't stop, won't stop, till killer cops are in cell blocks. Chapman and Louise, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. Chapman and Louise, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide.
I have to be my brother's voice. I have to get the story out. And while I'm out here getting the story out about my brother, and in case people don't know what happened to my brother, so July the 18th, 2013, we're going on 3 years now. Still no autopsy pictures. It took them 154 days to give us a partial autopsy. And this autopsy did not include any pictures. It only had lies saying that my brother died of a heart attack and dehydration, which we know was a bunch of foolishness. And the saddest part, Abdul Salam, is a guy named Abdul Salam who lives in that same community over there by Kentman. My brother was killed 2 blocks away from his house. But the interesting part, Nicholas Davis Chapman and Jorge Ruiz, they were the first 2 to pull my Mercedes Benz over. Well, guess what? 17 days before, July the 1st, Abdul was coming home from work, minding his business with his baby in the car, coming home, wasn't doing nothing. And these 2 serial killer cops jumped out on him with gun straws, dragged Abdul out of his car with his baby held hostage in the back seat of his car, and almost beat him to life. And thank God that witnesses knew Abdul. They didn't know him personally, but they know that's his neighbor, just like we know our neighbors. We might not know them personally, but we know people on our block and in our community. And they knew, and they rushed to Abdul Salam's aid. They tried to get his baby out the car, and the killer cops would not let his baby son come out of the car. They let him. Now imagine a baby, a 3-year-old baby, watching their parent, their daddy get beat real bad. Their daddy is crying, their daddy is tossed on the ground in front of this baby, screaming and hollering, crying. Nothing happened.
Now, I didn't even know her before the uprising last year, and it doesn't matter that I didn't know her before the uprising last year. She is much my sister as my flesh and blood sisters, and some of them she's even more. Seriously. So I wanted to say that, and then
Tired. We got to stand with our sister because she's not here alone. This is not a spectator sport. It's not a hobby. It's not something we do on our spare time. It's a full-time commitment. And part of that full-time commitment is that we're with somebody and they're running their mouth, we can't cut them no slack. When they talk about the terrible riot and all the private property and CBS was burned down, then what they're saying is that piece of property is worth more than the lives of black people. We got to tell them Black Lives Matter for the first time.
Hi, could you just please mention why you come here and how often do you come to these events?
My name is Alan Barish. I'm a supporter and distributor of Revolution newspaper, and I come here because I stand with the people, I stand with the West family and all victims of police brutality, and we feel it's important as part of the struggle to make a revolution that we take a stand against police brutality.
Black boy, you are my hero. Your struggles and disadvantages in life make me fight even harder. So let's show this system that black boy may be black, but black boy is strong. Black boy is capable. Black boy is beautiful. Black boy is no different than any other boy, but systematically he is automatically subjected to oppression by this nation, as well as super exploitation, put into an inescapable corner where innocent until proven guilty is the tale you tell your kids at night for comfort. Because the Black Lives Matter stuff is just a little too much, where 40 plus hours of work means poverty and the self-suffer of sense, and 4 hours of supervision over a multi-billion-dollar company means wealth in 1%, where equal opportunity means pacification of the working class, where a black president represents a change unseen and a dream unfair, but black boy won't give up.
In 2013, Tyrell West was brutally murdered by dozen cops. Since then, his sister has been organizing a weekly protest in honor of his death and to shed light to the continuation of police brutality in Baltimore City as well as the rest of the United States.